On the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield, Hawkeye Volleyball is brought to you by Iowa Corn. You might think Iowa just grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Brought to you by Iowa's corn farmers of the Iowa Corn Growers Association and the Iowa Corn Promotion Board. Wellmark, you're listening to healthy coverage of the Iowa Hawkeyes from Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield, University of Iowa Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives, and by Homewood Suites and Home 2. Hawk fans, experience your home away from home at Coralville's finest all-suite hotels. Now live, this is Hawkeye Volleyball.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to match 3 of the Hawkeye Invitational, where tonight Iowa will take on the Delaware Blue Hens. Again, good evening, everyone. I'm John Evans. We're here in Extreme Arena. Iowa opened the tournament against San Jose State this afternoon at noon. San Jose State, the Spartans, were winners in 4 sets, taking the first 2 25-16 and 25-21. Iowa won the third 26-24, and then the Spartans closed out the match with a 25-19 win in the fourth. Hawkeyes were led by Michelle Urquhart, 14 kills. Gracie Gibson had 12. Hannah Whittingstall with 11. 41 assists for Claire Emerald. 18 digs for Joy Gallus, 5 blocks each for Hannah Whittingstall and Gracie Gibson. And you'll hear a lot of new names there, and we'll try to introduce those to you as we go along here again tonight, just to refresh memories as we're getting some new teams, new players. The Hawks were done in the first match by service errors, 4 ace serves and 16 service errors, so the Hawks will look to clean that up. Delaware, meanwhile, opened their tournament right after that with a match against Cal Baptist. They were straight set winners, 25-16, 25-19, and 28-26. They were led by Anna Logan Gillens with 13 kills, and then 4 other players had between 5 and 7. Lily Rogers passed out 31 assists, also had 4 aces. Kira Johnson had 4 aces. Digs were all spread around as they had 27 total. Had 4 blocks for Kira Johnson, 3 for Raina Hughes. As Delaware moved to 2-1 on the season, played a good match last weekend against Michigan up in the Michigan event, lost in 5 sets. So Iowa 2-1 now on the season. Delaware 2-1 on the season. Winner will feel much better about themselves. And Iowa in what'll feel like a little bit of a must-win position. Again, 2 rule changes this year. One you'll see or notice in every match, no double contacts unless the ball goes over the net. So if the ball stays on your side of the net, setter can spin it off her finger, push it, level either hand, doesn't really matter. As long as it stays on your side of the net, no double contacts will be called. And then the second one, which we saw in the first match, teams can have 2 liberos now. You'll run into that occasionally. Both teams tonight will just run 1 libero, so not going to be an issue here tonight. Hawkeyes look like starting lineup: Hannah Whittingstall, Alyssa Warden, Gracie Gibson, Claire Amaral, Michelle Urquhart, Gabby Deary, and libero Joy Gallus. Again, I'll try to introduce everybody to you as we go along. Hawkeyes wearing gold tonight. Joy Gallus, the transfer from Arizona, in black. Blue jerseys, yellow script for the Blue Hens. Bright yellow jersey for their libero. It's number 24, Candace Wynn. Delaware led by 3rd-year coach Kimberly Lambert. As I mentioned, good team, so Iowa won't be able to feel sorry for themselves very long. They'll need to bounce right back here and get on it. And we will get underway with Taylor Holly. She will serve for the Blue Hens, fires it over. Warden, good ball to Amaral. Middle attack, Whittingstall. Middle blocker, Whitfield Moss in the net for the Blue Hens. And Hannah Whittingstall off to a good start. 11 kills in the match at noon after not playing in the first set. She played 2, 3, and 4. and now she's back to serve. Hawks fell behind 12-2 in the first match. So already a little bit better start. Whittingstall, good serve. Outside swing, she makes the dig. Amaral, middle of the floor, pushes it right side to Deary. Goes high, catches the back line and scores. 2-0 Hawks. Whittingstall's a sophomore, San Antonio, Texas. Came to the Hawks from Southern Methodist, SMU. Whittingstall with a big top spin serve, goes at it, good serve. Libero makes a win, makes a good pass. Right side attack coming, left-handed whiff. Whittingstall gets it, Amaral's able to chase it down. Gibson just pushes it over. Win. Right side attack again, off the block and through. Give that kill to Hughes. She had 5 kills on 10 swings against Cal Baptist. Cadence Wynn now to serve. She's from Virginia Beach, Virginia. Gallus, good pass. Amaral, middle attack. Gibson's dug up. Right side, or I'm sorry, left side swing. Amaral, back row to Warden, pushes it over. Dug up, middle attack, off the block, dug by Amaral. Gallus steps in. Right side to Deary, off the block, covered by Warden. Amaral pushed it all the way across the floor to Urquhart, who's great tip, but she's dug up. Fights through traffic, comes through. Right, left side swing, dug by Amaral. Gallus jumps over Warden. Amaral pushed it to the back corner, wins there. Middle attack's mistimed. Amaral gets it. Gallus behind her to Urquhart. Big swing coming. Great dig. Tight. Gibson goes up. That's a back row setter, no call. Amaral pushes it outside. Finds the far corner. Hawks score anyway. And that's already a good change for the Hawks as they lost all those big long rallies the first set, or the first match. Jamie Marquardt, the freshman from Libertyville, Illinois, into serve. She knocks it over. Good ball right in the middle of the floor. Lots of options. Right side swing, block, dug up. Amaral outside. Urquhart, good sharp cut, but she's dug. Setter fights through. That ball's tight. Push through. That ball's going to come over. Warden. Amaral takes a rip. That ball's dug up. Blue Hens with a great dig. Tipped over. Gibson's there. Amaral fights through traffic. Warden one-footed. Gibson covers. Warden again. Through the block and scores. Again, Iowa wins a long scramble point, and it's 4-1. Marquardt again. Pops it over. Good serve. Good pass again, though. Middle attack. Off the block. Hawks get it up in the air. Amaral back sets it over. Good play. Middle again. This time it's behind her. Marquardt gets it. Amaral, it's tight. She dunks it, but she's dug up. Right side attack from the Blue Hen. Dug by Warden. Marquardt, there's one where the double doesn't count anymore. Gallus. Amaral steps through. Urquhart through the block. Scores! Hawks win another big scramble point. It's 5-1. Marquardt, big high floater this time. Outside, tipped over. Amaral's there. Gallus backpedals. Warden through the block. Scores. Alyssa Warden from the back row. And Coach Kimberly Lambert walks up and signals for a timeout. Great start for the Hawks. It's 6-1. When it comes to your health, you need the full picture. That means the right diagnosis and the right treatment right from the start. Every day. University of Iowa Healthcare is working to advance medicine so you can get the best care. With more research, more clinical trials, and more treatment options than anywhere else in the state, University of Iowa Healthcare is changing medicine and changing lives. Learn more at uihc.org. StatCast is down, and boy, I'd love to be able to give you the stats after that first run. It's great first 7 points for the Hawks. A lot of action. And again, the thing you saw from San Jose State in the first match was a little bit higher level of want to, and Iowa's responded well and raise their level of want to here in the evening match. And what's really fun here, coaches didn't even go into the Iowa huddle. That whole entire huddle was player-led as they just worked it out amongst themselves, taking responsibility for their own actions. You heard Anna Davis talk about that in the preseason, about coach can want to build the culture, coach can want to do a lot of things, but if the players aren't taking ownership in it, you can only take it so far. Great display of it right there. Jamie Marquardt to serve again. Fires this one. That's a great serve and a bad pass. Outside swing coming. Big swing off the block, and that'll find the floor. Give that to Siemens. And it's 6-2. Hannah Wright into serve now. Comes over to the 5 spot right in front of her bench. Hops forward, knocks it down at Marquardt. Good pass to Emerald. Slide to Gibson. She has to tip. Finds the floor, though. Gracie Gibson, the 5th year from Lafayette College. San Antonio, Texas. Good play for her. 7-2 Hawks. Michelle Urquhart, a name you've heard over through the last 3 years. Back to serve for the Hawks. Fires a fastball. Gets played, might have been out. Big swing, blocked back onto the Blue Hen side. Push it back outside, one-on-one. Good hands from Amaral. Gallus gets it. Amaral chases it down. Fills. Big swing off the block. She's dug up by Wynn. Pushes it to the right side, but behind, and that's a good play to tool the block there from Johnson. Set was not very good for where she was coming. She was able to make an adjustment and punch it off the block and score. 7-3, Hawks still lead. Savannah Siemens back to serve. Good flat serve there. Hawks can't get it up in the air as Urquhart got fooled on the drop. 7-4, first ace of the match. Siemens again fires it over. That ball's an overpass. Gallus is there, but give the dunk to, that was Gillens. And she's one of the leading hitters for Delaware. Delaware on a run here. Another good flat serve, much better pass that time, and Amaral hits it right to the middle back. Off the net, big high swing, dug up, way up in the air. Amaral gets there instead. Fills, hits it in the net. The three-quarter shot's kind of the one Dom struggled with so far this year. 7-6, Delaware crawling back into it. Urquhart, great pass. Amaral, slide to Gibson. She'll score. Gibson's second kill. 8-6. Joy Gallus, the 5th year from Arizona. Knocks it over, good ball. Tough pass, pushed outside. Big swing off the tape. Gallus just punches it over. Good play there. Slide. Marquardt couldn't get it. Somebody was in the net. Fills was in the net anyway. 8-7. Kira Johnson now back to serve for Delaware. Knocks it right down the line. Gallus, good ball to Amaral. Pushed it out to Fills. She scores. Good short-term memory. Goldfish for Dom Fills. 9-7 Hawks lead. Gabby Deary comes back in. Jamie Marquardt heads to the bench. Claire Amaral to serve. Hawks up 2, 9-7. Good drop serve there. Pushes it to the outside. Big, strong swing. Gallus protects herself. Goes on to the Delaware side. Tipped over. Give that kill. That was the setter. That was Lily Rogers. Went up right on top of the net. You could see her looking over, kind of sizing up the middle block, sizing up the campfire. Dunked it right in there. Rogers now goes back to serve. (9-8) Hawks lead. Fires it over, drops that right in front of Gallus. What a great serve. 9-9. Where the bottom just fell out of that one is curved and dropped and zipped. Rogers again knocks it over this time. Gallus off the net. Amaral right side to Phils. Hawks catch a break anyway. Attack goes long, but Delaware in the net. 10-9, Iowa still leads. Phils with 2 kills. Alyssa Warden back to serve. Redshirt freshman pounds it over. Ball shanked over. Free ball coming for the Hawks. Off the tape, Warden's there. Amaral, right side, Deary. Sends it long, no touch. Hawks begging for one, looked well over the top of the block. Taylor Holly back in to serve now, 10-10. Holly floats it over at Warden. Bad pass. Whittingstall gets it up in the air. Urquhart swings and she's blocked. And then Urquhart couldn't get matrixed out of the way. It's 11-10 now. Delaware with their first lead of the set. Do the Hawks have an answer? Holly gets into Gallus's chest. Warden pushes it out to Urquhart. Big swing, blocked again. Double block set up tightly there, 12-10. It is a simple game. That first pass really sets the tone. That ball sails long. Hawks catch a break there. Couple aces for Delaware. Now their first service error, 12-11. Blue Hen lead. Hannah Whittingstall to serve. Good topspin serve, win. Great pass though, middle attack. Boy, and that goes straight down. Morgan Campbell with the kill. That was a beauty. Actually, that was not Morgan Campbell. That's a 10. I couldn't read the number. Whitfield Moss, Janae Whitfield Moss with the kill. Win back to serve, 13-11. Delaware, good float serve. Gallus steps in. Amaral outside. Urquhart off the block, Win with the dig. Rogers, middle attack, off the block. Amaral takes it. Gallus steps in, puts it behind her to Urquhart. Goes over the block, but dug up. Outside attack, through the block. Amaral gets hands on it, but goes out of bounds. 14-11 Delaware. I can't believe Claire only has 4 digs so far, the way she's played. Win knocks it out of bounds. Second service error for Delaware. 14-12. Marquardt will come in to serve for Deary. And the Hawks could use a service run. Jamie went on one to start the set. Good serve there, but a good pass. Right side attack, through the block, scores. Gracie was late there. Easy kill for Raina Hughes. Urquhart had the outside pin set, but Gracie was late. (15-12) Delaware serving. Gallus, good ball to Amaral. Outside Urquhart. She's dug up. That ball's tight. Punched over. Hawks punch it back over. Dumped over. And that ball hits the floor. Another smart play from Lily Rogers. 16-12. Forces a Coach Barnes timeout as the hitting percentage is flipped around, and Delaware now leading the charge there. Hawk fans, experience your home away from home at Coralville's finest all-suite hotels. Homewood Suites and Homewood Suites by Hilton each offer guests spacious suites, complimentary breakfast, 24-hour fitness center, pool, hot tub, guest laundry, and convenient locations. Let their warm and friendly staff take care of you and your family when you visit Hawkeye Country. So 16-12, Delaware out. Hawkeyes off to a quick early start, but Delaware weathered that, responded exceptionally well, and have now pushed out to a 4-point lead. Delaware 10 kills on 29 swings, no hitting errors. Iowa 10 kills on 29 swings, but 4 hitting errors. So the Blue Hens hitting 345, Iowa hitting 207. Give 10 assists on the Hawkeye side, just 7 on the Delaware side. 2 aces, 2 errors for Delaware, none of either for the Hawks. 17 digs for Iowa, just 12 for Delaware, and 2 blocks for Delaware. So it feels like an even match, but Delaware out to the 4-point lead. Yeah, 4 players on each team with 2 kills, so it's been spread around nicely. Gallus with 6 digs, Amaral with 4. Wynn with 5, Holly with 4 for Delaware. Warden, bad pass. Gallus steps in. Warden will punch it over, and that's a double contact. I mentioned you can't get called for a double if the ball stays on your own side of the net, but as soon as you two-hand push it to the other side, it is a double. 17-12. Knocked over again at Gallus. Good ball to Amaral. She goes up. That's a smarter dunk. Well located there. Amaral's first kill, 17-13. Warden goes out. Phils comes in. Phils, Gibson, Amaral in the front row. 3 new Hawkeyes this year. A freshman and 2 transfers. Urquhart to serve. She knocks it over. Good ball. Good pass way off the net. Platformed all the way across the court into the net. Oh my goodness. There we go. We got it. Siemens hit that ball right into the net. They let it play out a little bit on the block. First hitting error for Delaware. 17-14. Iowa creeps a little closer. Mickey to serve again. Pops it right down the line. Ace serve. Wynn goes diving in front of Wright, who had no chance there, and Wynn has flashed in front of her. They're trying to cover her up. First ace for the Hawks, 17-15. Mickey bounces forward again. This time drops it right in the middle of the floor. Wynn has to step in again. Middle attack off the block. Urquhart, Amaral, Phils off the tape, dug up. Everybody steps back through. Middle attack pushed across, and Marquardt stepped into the wrong spot, so she actually took herself out of position. 18-15. Savannah Siemens back to serve. Grad student, Newark, Delaware. Big wrap on her left leg, pounds it over. Catches the back line. Third ace for Delaware. Second ace for Siemens. Fires it again. Just misses long that time. Boy, those are 2 fantastic serves. One just catches tape and one just misses back tape, but really putting pressure on the Hawkeye back line to make a decision. 19-16 though on the air. Joy Gallus to serve. Truckee, California. Punches it over at Siemens. Tracked over to the outside, big swing, and boy, does she get, that's Gillens. She's got some hops, 20-16. Kira Johnson comes right in front of her bench in the 5 spot, and she'll serve. Hops forward, knocks it over. Gallus, decent ball to Amaral. Slide to Whittingstall. Way off the block, but dug up. Middle of the floor, push to the outside. Gillens rolls it over, and it's a beauty right in the campfire. 21-16. Johnson and her 3 kills. Knock it over at Gallus. It's a great ball to Amaral. Big swing. And she hits it in the net. 22-16. This is that trouble spot where Iowa just presses a little bit instead of letting the game come to them. They're trying to do just a little bit too much, too fast. The Iowa City Area Sports Commission is responsible for our community being home to countless amateur sporting events and state tournaments. From state volleyball, wrestling, tennis, and much more, the Sports Commission generates significant annual economic impact while adding substantially to our quality of life. The Iowa City Area Sports Commission is a proud presenting sponsor of UI Women's Athletics. Learn more at wegotnext.org. So 22-16. The Blue Hens flexing a little bit on the Hawkeyes here in set 1. See if Iowa has a response. Again, 4 Iowa players with 2 kills. 2 Delaware players with 3 now. Kira Johnson and Anna Logan Gillens. Doing a quick check on the Indiana Fever score. 32-31. Fever on top. Caitlin Clark with 12 points early in the second quarter. We'll have Iowa football tomorrow, 2:30, the Cy-Hawk Trophy. And then we'll be back here tomorrow night against Cal Baptist at 6:30. Johnson to serve. Good ball from Urquhart. Amaral, slide Whittingstall. Dug up. And what a back row kill there. That was Siemens. San Jose State had a lot of success with back row kills. Iowa middle block just not really finding the timing. Johnson, Delaware by 7. And boy, she just launched that one. Hawks catch a break, 23-17. Gabby Deary will come into the front row. Jamie Marquardt will take a break. And Claire Amaral will try to get the Hawks back into it. Flips it over. Great pass though, middle of the floor. Middle attack, pushed over to Amaral. Gets the dig. Gallus steps in, Phil's big swing off the block. Off ahead, and that ball's gonna come over. Stepped in, Amaral. Middle of the Whittingstall scores. Claire joins the party, or I'm sorry, Hannah joins the party with 2 kills. Now there's 5 Hawks with 2. Knocked over by Amaral. Overpass, Phils goes up, lost the joust. Gallus chases it down. Amaral just short tips it, good play there. Middle attack, slide coming. Whittingstall went the wrong way. And that gave Whitfield Moss a free swing on one-on-one. Set point Delaware. Lily Rogers now to serve. Left-handed fires it over. Bad pass from Deary. Gallus platforms it across. Deary will get a swing. She tips, uses the setter. Traffic, but works out. And boy, that was just Hughes being higher than the Hawkeye block. Bad timing, but she's able to knock it over the block, and Delaware easily wins set 1, 25-18. And the Hawks will need another big regroup. We are going to take a break. You are listening to Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield, presented by Quickstar.
Hawk fans, be sure to visit and connect with the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes. The hotel at Kirkwood Center, Iowa's premier luxury hotel. The Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty, the area's premier realtor, and Melrose Meadows. Voted Iowa City's best retirement community. Jill Armstrong and her team strive to make every buyer and seller at ease with the real estate process. If you are in the market to buy or sell a home, contact the Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty. For all your real estate needs, call 319-631-5455.
Hey, hungry? And your heart is ticking for chicken? Well, take a quick turn into Quickstar because we got
no ordinary chicken.
Yeah, go wild with wings. Next level super wings with trusty sidekick and sauces. Or let's talk tender. Quick chick tenders. Love me tenders. Love me some quick tenders. Ours are bigger, better, tastier. Or if you're feeling good old school comfort fried chicken, we got it. Hand breaded down homier than anywhere. Quickstar, saving your nuggets from ordinary.
From coin flip to final whistle, show your diehard passion for your Iowa Hawkeyes all season long with your favorite black and gold gear from Shields. Bring your best this year, whether you're cheering from Niall Kinnick Stadium or from your living room with your favorite jerseys, hats, collectibles, and Hawkeyes branded gear from the Shields Fan Shop. Visit us at your local Shields or Shields.com and let's cheer on the Hawkeyes. Shields, proud partner of Iowa athletics and football fans everywhere.
At U.S. Bank, when they say they're in it with you, they mean it. Not just for the good stuff, the grand openings and celebrations, although those are pretty great, but for all the hard work it took to get there, the fine-tuning of goals, the managing of cash and workflows, and decision-making. They're in to help you through all of it, because together they're proving day in and day out that there is nothing as powerful as the power of us. Visit usbank.com to get started today. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, copyright 2024 U.S. Bank.
Welcome back to Extreme Arena. John Evans here. Iowa taking on Delaware. Delaware takes the first set 25-18. What a balanced attack from Delaware. 4 players with 3 kills, 2 players with 2. Basically, if you played in the front row, you contributed nicely. Iowa with 5 players with 2 kills, 2 players with 1. So did a nice job spreading it around as well, but 16 kills for Delaware to just 1 hitting error, hit 385. Iowa 12 kills, 6 hitting errors, hit 158. 9 assists for Claire Amaral, 12 for Lily Rogers for the Blue Hens. A couple of aces for Savannah Siemens, 1 for Lily Rogers. Michelle Urquhart had the only Hawkeye ace. 5 digs for Taylor Holly and 5 for Cadence Wynn for the Blue Hens. 6 for Joy Gallus, 5 for Claire Amaral for the Hawkeyes. And 2 blocks for Raina Hayes and Janae Whitfield Moss, as they had participated in both the only 2 blocks of the match. It's Iowa had a little bit of that problem, had 5 blocks through 2 sets, then turned up for 5 blocks in set 3 this afternoon. But we'll need to find a way to be that good now. Finishing our lineup checks here as we get ready to start set 2. Hawkeye's in the wrong order again as he flips the middles around.
Number 15, Michelle Urquhart starts up.
And Michelle Urquhart will be back to serve. Iowa's making a change this time. Looks like Alyssa Warden will be in the front row. Mickey goes off the tape. Right side attack coming, big left-handed swing. Boy, Raina Hughes is just higher than the Hawkeye block as she goes right over the top and finds the back line, 1-0 Delaware. Cadence Wynn, the libero, now back to serve. She knocks it right down the line, right in front of Urquhart. Ace serve, 4 apiece for Delaware. 4 aces, 4 errors. Win again. Same spot. Urquhart, much better ball this time. Amaral misses connection with Whittingstall. And the Hawks in a bit of trouble here. 3-0 Delaware. Win, same spot. Good ball from Amaral, off the block from Deary. Over the block again, that was Hughes. Whittingstall, high ball to Warden, through the block, dug up by Holly. Hughes again, through the block, dug up. Amaral fights through traffic. Warden off the block, out of bounds and scores. She did a nice job matrixing out of the way of that. Kill number 3 for Alyssa. Whittingstall now to serve for the Hawks. Good strong serve. Be out of system. Siemens will get a swing though. And hits it off Whittingstall and scores. Siemens with 4 now. Ties Hughes for the team lead. Hannah Wright to serve. Right here in the one spot in front of the team bench. Fires it across. Good drop serve there. Overpass. Amaral gets it up in the air though. Warden punches it over. Little misconnection. Probably worked out as Johnson kind of threw that ball. Amaral did a great job as a back row setter. She just turned and put her palms straight up and pushed right off her hands back onto the Delaware side. 4-2 on the hitting error. Just the second of the match for Delaware. Jamie Marquardt back into serve. Sails it long. First error for the Hawks in the match. After 16, that's kind of a welcome sight, but you still have to serve aggressively so they can't just run system at you. Savannah Siemens into the net. Boy, that hit the tape. Hawks saw 2 of those bleed over, but this time it stays on the Delaware side, 5-3. So Hawks did a twist here. Dom Fills is in. So Mickey's going to be, she'll be a back row only. Warden right down the line. Slide through the block and scores. Kira Johnson with the kill. Hawkeye middle has been late on those. As Gibson didn't get the hole closed. Left a seam with her and Fills. 6-3, Kira Johnson to serve. Gallops forward and fires at Warden off the net. Pushed all the way across. Fills goes over the block. Pushed outside, big swing. Sailed it long. Gillens makes an error. What do you know? Delaware is human on that. 6-4. Joy Gallus to serve. Pops it over. Good serve. Win. That ball's dug out of the net. Nice job. Hawks in transition. Cause a problem. Oh, Hawks catch a break though. Whitfield Moss went up to send it down and missed wide as she hit the sharp cut trying to avoid Amaral. 6-5. Hawks back to within 1. Gallus knocks it over right down the line again. Bad pass. Ace serve. Tied at 6. 2 aces for the Hawks to 1 error. The Hawks can keep going here. Goes right at Win again. Still off the net. Goes outside. Has to tip. Marquardt's there. Amaral pushes. Fills off the block, but she's dug by Siemens. Off the block. Hawks get that up in the air. Back over. Win. Pushed outside, tipped, and the Hawks can't get there. Give the kill to Gillens. 7-6 Delaware. Good response from the Hawks. Now they've got to keep going though. Side out here right away. Rogers back to serve. 15 assists here in the early going for Rogers. Left-handed setter fires it over. Great serve. Gallus, bad pass, chased down by Amaral, but that's going to have to be platformed over. Wynn, good ball. Middle attack off the block. Ooh, Hawks catch a break there. Pushed over by Wynn. Uses Amaral. Whittingstall, good ball. Phils, big rip, and she'll score. Good aggressive swing from Dom Phils, freshman from Pearland, Texas. Marquardt out, Deary in. Claire Amaral to serve. We're tied at 7. Flips it over, bad pass, chased down by Rogers. Rolled over. Hawks are going to be able to just platform it over. Tough break there. Right side coming, off the block. Warden's there, Amaral tracks it. Whittingstall doesn't get a lot on it, knocked over. Middle attack uses Amaral. Gallus steps in, she platforms it to Deary. Off the block and no cover for the Hawks. 8-7 Delaware. Taylor Holly back in to serve. She's a freshman. 5-1 from Bear, Delaware. Floats it over. Good ball from Warden. Amaral to Whittingstall. She's got to punch it. Diving play from Wynn. Rogers tips. Uses Warden. Amaral outside. Deary. Good tip. That ball's in the air. Whittingstall gets the kill. Whitfield Moss was called in the net anyway. Whittingstall found the floor. Phils goes out. Urquhart comes back in to serve. Tied at 8 here in the second set. Delaware took the first, 25-18. Mickey hops forward off the tape. Ace serve. All right. Those win against the Hawks in match 1. Catch a break here. First lead of the second set. It's 9-8. Urquhart's second ace of the night. Mickey hops forward, fires it right down the line. Bad pass, out of system again. They'll have to push it over. Deary, Amaral outside. Warden, Alyssa Warden, hello, freshman. (10-8) Hawks lead. Alyssa with 4. For her, it's just been trying to find the consistency coming back from the injury. She's got the power and the pop. Urquhart floats that one, and it's a beauty, but it's a great dig. Middle attack. Yeah, Dane's trying to block it. He's in my way. I had a free look at it. He's trying to get me hurt. Give that kill to Whitfield Moss, as that was a powerful swing. 10-9 Hawks lead. Win back to serve for Delaware. Flips it right down the line at Urquhart. Great ball to Amaral. Outside Warden again off the antenna. 10-10. Yellow jerseyed libero jumps forward and fires. Urquhart, bad pass, chased down by Amaral. Warden off the net, blocked. Couple of hitting errors now for her. 11-10, Delaware retakes the lead. Wynn fires it right down the line again. Urquhart, better pass. Middle to Whittingstall, off the block, scores. Hannah with 4, tied at 11. 4 players with 4 kills for Delaware. 2 players now for the Hawks with 4. Good balance from both teams, really. Spreading the ball around. Whittingstall to serve for the Hawks. Hannah jumps forward. Good ball, but a great pass. Push to the right side. Alyssa Warden, one-on-one. Blocks Raina Hughes. That was nicely done. Hawks' first block of the night. They lead 12-11. Whittingstall fires. Another great pass. Push to the outside, big swing. And that's hammer time from Siemens. Tied at 12. Siemens first attacker to 5 kills. 5 kills, 6 digs, hitting .333. Wright knocks it over. Bad pass from the Hawks. Gallus will have to platform it over. Delaware on the slide. Through the block and scores. Kira Johnson with 5 now. 13-12 Delaware. Hawks middle is going to have to make a commitment to get to that slide. Wright knocks it off the tape. Good ball to Amaral. Right side, Deary scores. Gabby with a couple now, tied at 13. She'll go out. Jamie Marquardt checks back in. Who starts the Hawkeye service run? Jamie, good ball, but a good pass. Right on the net, tipped over. Gallus was there, but couldn't control it. Rogers with her 3rd kill on 5 swings to go with 18 assists. Siemens back to serve. Another good top drop serve there. Siemens with 3 aces. And Coach Barnes will go ahead and call timeout. 15-13 Delaware. Just trying to make sure it doesn't sneak away here. Express Midwest is Iowa's locally owned and operated ground transportation specialists who have served Iowa City for more than 37 years. With a selection of chauffeured black cars, limos, sprinters, and buses. They have solutions for all of your transport needs. Check out their website at expressmidwest.com. 15-13, Delaware leads the second here after taking the first 25-18. The simple answer is Delaware is just more efficient right now. 24 kills to just 5 errors, hitting .317. Iowa with just 1 block. Hawkeyes, on the other hand, 18 kills but 9 hitting errors, hitting .167. 4 blocks for Delaware. So both teams have similar number of unforced errors, but the Delaware block has been better. Iowa at least competing in this match on the serve receive. 5 aces, 5 errors for Delaware, 3 aces, just 1 error for the Hawks. And it hasn't been the hard serves for Delaware that have been trouble. It's been the knuckleballs and the drop serve. I was out between matches with Joy Gallus and Hannah Whittingstall and Jenna Meitzler, just trying to return those float serves. And man, they are knuckling and moving. Siemens doing a good job just getting that ball to drop. She will serve again. This time she goes flatter and stronger. It's a bad pass. Delaware will play it though. Slide coming, tip. Hawks get it in the air, but out of play. And it's 16-13. Leads only 3, but boy, does it feel like a lot. Ball stayed on the floor. Need a pass. Pretty simple. Didn't get it. Amaral, though, pushes it over. Good play from the front row setters. She goes up and gets it for her 2nd kill. Urquhart goes out. Phils comes in. Warden goes back to the service line. Good play there from Claire. See if Warden can start a run. Hawks down by 2. Ace serve on Siemens. There's one. First ace from Warden, fourth for the team, 16-15. Warden right in front of the bench in the 5 spot, came right down the line to the 1 spot and scored. Almost the same spot. Seaman steps in, pushes it outside, big swing off the block. That was Gillens. Give her 5 kills now. 17-15 Blue Hens. Clean up in the middle of the floor here. Kira Johnson back to the service line. She's a 5th year from Centerville, Virginia. I think by way of Virginia Tech. Knocks it over at Warden. High in the middle of the floor. Amaral slide to Gibson, but she just tips it high over. Slide, tips it high over. Phils gets a hand on it. Nobody can get there for the Hawks. She just kind of punched it up into no man's land, and nobody was there to clean it up. 18-15. You're gonna touch it high, get it to the middle of the floor. Good ball from Marquardt. Amaral, Gibson. Block stays on the Delaware side, 18-16. Joy Gallus with a chance to start a Hawkeye run. Balances on her left hand, knocks it over with her right. Into the crowd. That ball rattled off of Hannah Wright. Hawks back to within 1, 18-17. 5th ace. Joy 2nd. Joy fires it again. Good floater. Seaman steps in. It's off the net. Slide coming again. Another good ball. Warden, high ball, middle of the floor. Dunked over by Amaral. Hawks have tied it up at 18. Asia Murray's going to check in. She'll come in for Whitfield Moss. 18 all. Gallus will try to give the Hawks the lead. Floats that one over. Wynn steps up and takes it. Dumped over. Phils. Whittingstall, good punch, but Siemens is there. Middle attack. Whiffed over. The Hawks can't get it dug up. Marquardt just couldn't quite handle it. Newly arrived Asia Murray gets the kill. 19-18 Delaware. Lily Rogers back to the service line. Can the Hawks side out right away? Rogers knocks it in the net. Answer yes, 19 all. Deary comes back in. Marquardt heads to the bench. That'll send Claire Emerald back to the service line. Can the Hawks push ahead? Emerald knocks it over. Good ball from Gillens. Outside to Gillens. She's blocked straight down. Correct answer, yes. Iowa can push ahead. Whittingstall and Deary with the block. 20-19, Hawks on top. Different serve receive from Delaware this time. That'll run Gillens up the right side. Amaral goes at Wynn. Shoved over. Warden diving play. Amaral fights through traffic. Fills off the block. Wynn's there. Push to the outside, but it's behind her. Boy, hang time like crazy for Gillens. As that ball, timing was not even close to that, but she stayed up in the air, punched it over the block, tied at 20. She heads to the bench. Taylor Holly comes in. It's a race to 5. Hawks have to win this race. Holly knocks it over. Gallus steps up. Emerald pushes it all the way out. Gabby Deary off the block. Ball will be out of bounds. 21-20 Hawks lead. Gabby's got 3. 4 Hawkeyes with 3, 2 Hawkeyes with 4, 2 Hawkeyes with 2. Can Michelle Urquhart extend the Hawkeye lead? 21-20. Knocks it right down the line. Tough pass, right side. Tipped. Deary's there. Amaral steps through. Back row. Urquhart blocks. She covers herself. Gallus platforms to Warden. Good sharp cut, but she's dug up. Outside swing. Sails it long. No touch. Hitting error from Siemens. And the Hawks lead by 2, 22-20. Timeout. Delaware. Coach Kimberly Lambert calls the timeout. Hawks up by 2, trail 1-0, battling back. Oak Knoll's mission is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through Life Care, a not-for-profit life plan community serving the Iowa City community for 57 years. Oak Knoll is conveniently located near the University of Iowa Hospitals and Clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, and downtown Iowa City. A proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics, visit oakknoll.com to learn more. So 22-20. Iowa doing a little bit better job here, fighting back, holding Delaware to 219 this set. 13 kills, 6 errors for the Blue Hens, 10 kills, 3 errors for the Hawks, hitting 280. 6 kills apiece for Kira Johnson and Anna Logan Gillens. The Hawks led by Hannah Whittingstall and Alyssa Warden with 4. 23 assists for Lily Rogers, 15 for Claire Emerald, 8 digs for Savannah Siemens, 7 for Taylor Holly, and 7 for Cadence Wynn. Hawks also have 3 with 7, Alyssa Warden, Claire Amaral, and Joy Gallus. Hawks have just 2 blocks. Delaware has 2 players with 3, Raina Hughes and Jana Whitfield Moss. Urquhart to serve, Hawks by 2. Siemens, good pass, high middle of the floor. Middle attack, off the block, covered by Siemens. Back outside to Siemens. Over the block, dug up. Amaral fights through traffic. Whittingstall scores! 23-20. 5 on 10 swings for Hannah. And the Hawks need to push 2 here, 23-20. Urquhart, fastball at Siemens, good ball right in the middle of the floor, the middle attack, and boy, that's cash money for Asia Murray. 23-21, she heads to the bench. Cadence Wynn now to serve. Wynn right down the line at Urquhart, good ball to Amaral. Whittingstall off the block, waved at. Oh, she's in the net. Hawks catch a break. Give Whittingstall the kill, 24-21. Set point, Whittingstall will try to close it out on the first try for the Hawks. Good strong serve, and it's an ace. And the Hawks even up the match at 1 set apiece, taking the set 25-21. Again, we'll have the extended break here, 25-21, tied at a set apiece. You are listening to Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield, presented by Quickstar.
Hawk fans, be sure to visit and connect with the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes. The hotel at Kirkwood Center, Iowa's premier luxury hotel. The Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty, the area's premier realtor, and Melrose Meadows. Voted Iowa City's best retirement community. Jill Armstrong and her team strive to make every buyer and seller at ease with the real estate process. If you are in the market to buy or sell a home, contact the Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty. For all your real estate needs, call 319-631-5455.
Hey, hungry? And your heart is ticking for chicken? Well, take a quick turn into Quickstar, because we got
No ordinary chicken.
Yeah, go wild with wings. Next level super wings. With trusty sidekick and sauces. Or let's talk tender. Quick chick tenders. Love me tenders. Love me some quick tenders. Ours are bigger, better, tastier. Or if you're feeling good old school comfort fried chicken, we got it. Hand breaded, down homier than anywhere. Quickstar. Saving your nuggets from ordinary.
From coin flip to final whistle, show your diehard passion for your Iowa Hawkeyes all season long with your favorite black and gold gear from Shields. Bring your best this year, whether you're cheering from Niall Kinnick Stadium or from your living room with your favorite jerseys, hats, collectibles, and Hawkeyes branded gear from the Shields Fan Shop. Visit us at your local Shields or shields.com and let's cheer on the Hawkeyes. Shields, proud partner of Iowa athletics and football fans everywhere.
At U.S. Bank, when they say they're in it with you, they mean it. Not just for the good stuff, the grand openings and celebrations, although those are pretty great, but for all the hard work it took to get there, the fine-tuning of goals, the managing of cash and workflows, and decision-making. They're in to help you through all of it, because together they're proving day in and day out that there is nothing as powerful as the power of us. Visit usbank.com to get started today. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, copyright 2024 U.S. Bank.
All right, I pushed the right button this time. We're back. Welcome back to Extreme Arena. I'm John Evans, and I'm joined again this year. I was joined last year by Beth Getz, and none of you heard it because I pushed the wrong button. But we've got her today. Thanks for coming over and joining me. I saw you at the first match, and I told the gang you were sitting with, I'm like, if you see her again, please send her over because I owe her one good one.
Well, I don't know if you owe me anything, but I'm always happy to be here and excited to be cheering on the Volleyball Hawks again.
So we were just kind of talking, year one for you was kind of fun. I mean, you had – I'm sure there were parts that maybe weren't, but there was a lot of good stuff that happened in year one for you.
It really was incredible. I mean, as I was saying to you before we jumped on here, I mean, I just feel so fortunate, this community of Hawkeye fans and everybody on campus. I get to work with a great team of people. And we I guess you guys just have success all the time. I mean, back-to-back Final Fours and incredible moments across all of our sports, football, all our women's sports. It really was exciting.
Yeah, I mean, it's been from an on-the-floor standpoint, it's been just a ton of fun to watch. Obviously, the eyeballs that Caitlin drew, not only to the Iowa women's basketball team, women's sports in general, and I might even argue Iowa sports in general, as she kind of elevated the whole profile.
There's no doubt, and certainly her and what Coach Bluter and the rest of that team did. They're just incredible ambassadors for the game. And anytime you put a microphone in front of them, they talk about the university, they talk about their sport, and they talk about the state. I mean, really just what they've done to raise enthusiasm, I think, across the board has been incredible. We're really grateful for that. In addition to take us on a great ride, they've allowed us to showcase a lot of other wonderful things that are happening across our department and the university.
And I've been fortunate enough with Coach Bluter and Coach Jensen, having daughters and coaching basketball when they were little, to have exposure to them and just to know them as people. And that's what, I do this for volleyball with the play-by-play. I also work with baseball. And one of the things I joke with people is if the players weren't good to me, if the coaches weren't good to me, I wouldn't keep doing it. But they're just such good people, and that's you just want to cheer for them and you want to be ambassadors, and that's what I hope I can push through. And I assume you've seen a lot of that through the sports.
Well, you're doing that already, and I think it's just a credit to the culture here. It attracts coaches, it attracts students that have that desire to be that role model and to embrace everybody that's supporting their journey. And so just a lot of fun to be a part of, and we're grateful you do what you do and help showcase all of that. So
I'll ask you kind of one semi-serious question here. Obviously, there's a lot of moving parts for what you've got going on. How do you see, with whether it's the court case that just got put on hold, the NIL, increase in scholarships, all of that stuff, how do you push and tug and try to jam all those puzzle pieces together?
Yeah, I think the most important thing is that we figure out and we know exactly what's important to us here at the University of Iowa. And so as you start to layer on what this new landscape might look like, you start to embrace yourself for change, but you do that in a way that aligns with your values, right? And so we know it's going to look different regardless of when or how the mechanism is. But I think we have the ability to preserve that that focus that's on providing a great experience and making sure that they're pursuing a degree and providing this great environment to share as a place of collaboration and passion for our fans.
Tough first pass for the Hawks as we start the third set, 1-0 Blue Hens, and I'm going to let you go here. Youth soccer, right? That was yours. Soccer was your sport?
It was, yes.
Okay, so Never? Did you ever try volleyball?
I would have played a little bit in, I guess, going into junior high, and then when I got to high school, I ended up in basketball, softball, and soccer. So really enjoy watching it. I mean, they're just incredible athletes. I mean, so athletic in this sport, and it's just gotten so popular. It's fun to watch them compete.
So did you leave here this afternoon and then head over to field hockey?
I did.
Now how did that turn out?
They ran away with a 2-0 win, so it was good for them to get that under the belt, and they've got 2 this weekend as well. So that they're off to a great start. Women's soccer's off to a great start. So we're picking up where we left off. And
how about that? The soccer team, and big match this weekend with Baylor too. So
he's had a really tough schedule. This will be the third, really great team he's played, and we walked away with a win over Wake Forest and tied at number 12 Texas, and they're really good. I mean, again, the fall sports. I mean, we're going to get a big one here tomorrow, obviously in the Cy-Hawk series, and that's going to be great for our fans. And then before we know it, it's going to be time for basketball and winter sports to kick off.
God, don't even say that. I've had a hard enough time figuring out that it's September already, so I don't even want to think about winter yet.
It goes by fast.
It really does. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you coming back over and taking the time.
Thanks for having me. Go Hawks. Appreciate you.
Hawkeye Athletic Director Beth Gatz, kind enough to join me again. Hawks trail set 3, 3-1.
Number 24, Cadence wins.
Tied at 1 set apiece. Cadence win back to serve. Good ball, middle of the floor. Gracie Gibson with the kill on the assist from Claire Amaral. Hide the headphones from Dane so he doesn't jump on now. Marquardt to serve for the Hawks. Tough pass, but a good ball. Wynn will push it over with 2 hands. Marquardt. Amaral dumps it over, but she's blocked, covered by Gibson. Amaral chases it down. Outside Warden, sharp cut, but blocked. Didn't really have any room to swing. And the block sent back 4-2. Delaware leads the third. Marquardt uses hands. Amaral pushed over from Gibson. Slide coming from Delaware. Urquhart. And that ball catches the corner. 5-2 Delaware. All right, we saw this last set. Hawks had to find an answer to stop a run. Need to do it here early in set 3. Tied at a set apiece. That ball's right over the net. Boy, the Delaware serving this set's been fantastic to start. Dumped over, dug by Gallus. Amaral, big swing, blocked, covered by Gibson. Outside Warden, big swing, touch and score. 5-3 now. Actually, we're gonna get a challenge. Not sure the down ref knows exactly what's being challenged. They're challenging it whether or not, I think it's challenging whether or not her player touched it on the Amaral swing. So just a reminder, challenge rules. Each team gets 2 challenges. If you are correct, you keep it. If you are incorrect, you lose it. If we happen to get to a 5th set, each team will get another one. As it stands, we'll give Warden the kill. 5-3 Delaware leads. Feels like a huge difference, 5-3 or 6-2. 6 kills for Hannah Whittingstall, 5 for Alyssa Warden, 4 for Claire Amaral, 4 for Gracie Gibson, 3 for Dom Phils, 3 for Gabby Deary, 2 for Michelle Urquhart. 8 digs as well for Alyssa Warden, 7 for Claire Amaral, 9 for Joy Gallus. That was quick. He's headed back to the scorer's table and doing his whole announcement. Hawks get the ball. So Coach Lambert down to 1 challenge now. Urquhart heads out. Dom Phils heads to the front row. And Alyssa Warden will go back to serve for the Hawks. Warden pops it long corner. Boy, that was sailed long. Hawks have been better this match. 6 aces to 2 service errors, but boy, the timing of that one is tough. You're trying to battle back coming off that challenge win. 6-3 Delaware. Siemens to serve. Good strong serve. Warden, good pass. Amaral Gibson dug up, good ball. Push to the back row. Siemens big swing, dug by Warden. Amaral back row. Warden high off the block, but it's a back row attack as Warden's foot was on the line. If you watched the Thursday night football game last night, toes on the line. 7-3 Delaware. Siemens pounds it in the net. 7 service errors for Delaware to 6 aces. 6 aces for the Hawks to 2 service errors. Hawks trail 7-4 here in the third. Gallus punches it wide. We've seen this movie, and it doesn't end well for the Hawks. Back-to-back service errors for Iowa. 8-4 Delaware. Kira Johnson to serve. She's got 6 kills so far. Warden standing right in front of it, peeled off, and goes right in the seam with Gallus and Warden. Cheap ace there for Delaware. 9-4. Well, that's a ball you got to get up in the air if you're Iowa. Johnson off the tape. Gallus diving play. Great job from Amaral to win a joust. Hawks had to have that. Give Amaral the kill. 9-5. Amaral now to serve. Hawks need a run. Lefty Claire fires it over. Good drop serve, but it's dug up. Big swing right over to me. Coach Yale protects me. 10-5. Good setter swing there for Lily Rogers. She has 4. That'll send her back to the service line. Lefty setter for Delaware comes forward and fires. Warden, bad pass. Deary outside swing, good sharp cut, but it's dug up. Pushes it outside, big swing through the block and scores. That was Gillens, she's got 7 now. Tied for the team lead with Siemens. It's 11-5 Blue Hens. Hawks need to find an out. Great serve, and that'll be an ace. Urquhart comes in for Phils. I think this is again just almost a timeout sort of substitution. 12-5 Delaware. Hawks need to put a pin in this run. Another great serve. Urquhart, Amaral, Whittingstall off the block. Whittingstall outside of Deary. She's blocked, but it's out of bounds. Good swing from Gabby. She's got 4 now, 12-6. Urquhart to serve. Mickey floats it over. It's a beauty. Uses up the middle. Pushes it outside. Big swing. Blocked. Gillens is blocked by Deary and Whittingstall. Went right off her back. Didn't know where it was. 12-7. Just the third Hawkeye block. Mickey this time gives a fastball down the line. Wynn, bad pass. Siemens pushes it over with two hands. Deary takes it. Amaral fights through traffic. Outside, Warden scores. Alyssa with 6. Hawkeyes a little closer, 12-8. Delaware changes their serve-receive pattern just a little bit. Try to give Mickey a different look. See whether she goes changeup or fastball. Fastball right down the line, a serve. She said, oh, I like Gillens over on that side. Went right at her, ricocheted right off of her. The Hawks have scored 4 in a row. It's 12-9. For a taste of unique flavors you'll love, stop by Molly's Cupcakes in downtown Iowa City for homemade cupcakes, cookies, cakes, bars, and coffee drinks. Molly's Cupcakes is a proud supporter of the Iowa Hawkeyes. So good run for the Hawks to get back in the set here, 12-9. We're tied at 1 set apiece. Delaware took the first, 25-18. Iowa battled back, took the second, 25-21. Whittingstall and Warden, 6 kills apiece for the Hawks. 9 digs also for Alyssa Warden. 7 digs for Claire Amaral to go with 5 kills and 20 assists. Michelle Urquhart, 2 kills, 3 aces, 4 digs. Give Joy Gallus 4 assists and 9 digs, a couple service aces for her as well. 7 kills for Savannah Siemens and Anna Logan Gillens for the Blue Hens. Siemens also has 9 digs and 3 aces, so stuff in the stat sheet there. Lily Rogers has 4 kills, 26 assists, 2 aces and 3 digs for Delaware. Taylor Holly also with 9 digs for the Blue Hens. We're going to see an Urquhart changeup here. Try to drop it right in the campfire. 12-9 Iowa trails. Instead she goes fastball off the tape. Ball's tight. Rogers pushes it on the slide. Goes over the block. Urquhart's there. Amaral outside. Warden tips. Uses up the outside hitter, but they'll go to the right. Rolled over. Uses Amaral. Gallus fights through traffic. Goes behind her. Warden. Big high swing. No touch called and out of bounds. That's what you just... She was actually trying to do a controlled swing there, just couldn't roll it over. I either want to see full aggression or just make sure you keep it in. 13-9 Delaware. Holly to serve. Gallus, good ball. Amaral, Whittingstall through the block, scores. (13-10). Whittingstall back to the service line. Must have taken a kill away from her earlier. She only has 6 now. Good strong serve right at Wynn, ate her up. Pushed over by Siemens. Amaral. Gracie Gibson though is blocked. 14-10. Cadence Wynn back to serve. Bad pass. Gallus steps in. Warden from off the net. Misses down the line. 15-10. Rosa Vesti will check in for Warden. Rosa's first action of the year. She's been battling a little injury. Wynn fires it right at her. Good ball to Amaral. Vesti, big swing. Dug up down the line. Big high ball. Deary will take it, pushes it high to Amaral. Deary has to go. Not a good ball from Claire. And it's 16-10. Coach Barnes calls timeout. 16-10 Delaware in control here in set 3, tied a set apiece. When it comes to your health, you need the full picture. That means the right diagnosis and the right treatment right from the start every day. University of Iowa Healthcare is working to advance medicine so you can get the best care. With more research, more clinical trials, and more treatment options than anywhere else in the state, the University of Iowa Healthcare is changing medicine and changing lives. Learn more at uihc.org. John Evans here in Extreme Marino, tied 1 set apiece. Iowa tries to find a way to battle back here in set 3 now. Delaware on top, 16-10. Iowa hitting just .091 in the set. Delaware only has 5 kills. Iowa has 7, but it's the 5 hitting errors that have done the Hawks in. And minimal blocking. Iowa hitting just 184 on the match. Delaware hitting 303. Iowa actually has more digs. Getting outblocked by Delaware 6-3. Delaware a little undersized. Win to serve. Right down the line. Gallus, good ball to Amaral. Middle attack, Gibson's blocked. Hawks are able to cover. Pushed over by Amaral. Gallus. Gracie Gibson's in the net though, 17-10. Hawks have battled back, but now giving up 4 in a row. Gallus, good ball to Amaral. Outside, Rosa off the block, dug up. Middle attack, pushed over. Urquhart's there. Amaral. Gibson slings it into the net, 18-10. Again, another Hawkeye just wasted air. Do what you can do. You don't need to do anything more than that. Win right down the line, sails it long. 18-11. 8 aces, 8 errors for the Blue Hens now, but hasn't hurt them the way the errors hurt the Hawks in the first match. Jamie Marquardt to serve now. She knocks it cross court, but it's a good ball. Middle attack, big swing, dug by Gallus. Can Vesti get there? No. 19-11. Hannah Wright will check in to serve. Dylan Norris checks out. Right down the line, Marquardt, Amaral, Gibson slide block. And Anna Davis is going to check in for Gracie Gibson. This could be a good move here. A little bit quicker middle, move it around a little bit. Anna's really good on the slide. 9th service error for Delaware. It's 20-12. Phils comes back in. She'll go to the front for Urquhart. Warden comes back in for Vesti. She'll serve in the back row. Which I guess where else do you serve but the back row? Warden hops it forward, floats it long. Again, sometimes it's not the number of service errors, it's when they happen that's a killer. You're down 20-12. That ball has to be in. You're not serving it hard. You're floating it over. Just can't miss long. Siemens to serve. Warden, tough pass. Amaral, Davis covers herself, pushes it over. Joust is won by Kira Johnson. Kill number 8 for her, 22-12. Iowa in trouble here in set 3. Timeout, Jim Barnes. We'll take it as well. You are listening to Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield, presented by Quickstar.
Hey, hungry? and your heart is ticking for chicken? Well, take a quick turn into Quickstar, because we got
no ordinary chicken.
Yeah, go wild with wings. Next level super wings with trusty sidekick and sauces. Or let's talk tender. Quick chick tenders. Love me tenders. Love me some quick tenders. Ours are bigger, better, tastier. Or if you're feeling good old school comfort fried chicken, we got it. Hand breaded, down homier than anywhere. Quickstar, saving your nuggets from ordinary.
Welcome back to Extreme Arena. I'm John Evans. Set 3 not looking good for the Hawks. 22-12, Delaware leads. We are tied at 1 set apiece. Delaware took set 1. Hawks rattled back in set 2. 8 kills apiece for Kira Johnson and Savannah Siemens. 6 kills apiece for Hannah Whittingstall and Alyssa Warden. As they lead their respective teams. 10 digs as well for Savannah Siemens as she looks to make a double-double or get to a double-double. Alyssa Warden with 9 digs, Claire Emerald with 5. Oh, I'm sorry, 8 digs, 5 kills, 20 assists for Claire. She had a double-double in the first match in Puerto Rico, a triple-double in the second match. Siemens floats it over. Tough ball, Emerald chases it down. Outside Phils, big swing high off the block, but dug up. Pushes it on the slide way outside. Johnson chases it down, knocks it off the block. 23-12, Delaware. Hawkeyes just have not been able to catch up to that slide at all. Siemens again. Tough pass from Marquardt. Phils catches the line. 23-13, Dom's got 4. Davis out, Whittingstall back in. Joy Gallus back to serve. Gallus fires it at Siemens. Might have played a ball that was out. Siemens from the back row catches Gallus in the face, but the Hawks are going to get it over. Siemens diving play. Pushes it outside. Gillens rolls it. Phils one-hand punches it over. Oh, catches the line. That was Rogers, went over on 2. Good play there by the setters. Hawks were in full scramble mode. 2 handfuls plus a set points for Delaware. Johnson fires it over. Gallus, good ball. Thrown over by Emerald. Chases this down, back row from Warden. Rolled over, dug by Siemens. Gillens rolls it, covered by Phils, but boy, that's just not a very good ball. Hawks do get it over though. Big swing. Hawks can't control the swing. Whitfield Moss gets the kill. 25-13, Delaware cruises in set 3. And lead the match now 2-1. We will take a little bit of a break here. Delaware on top, 2-1, and you are listening to Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield, presented by Quickstar.
Hey Hawkeye fans, Peyton Sanford here with Iowa Men's Basketball. Your support in the stands is critical to our success on game day, but now you have another way to make a real impact. Join the Swarm today and partner with my teammates and me to service charities throughout Iowa. Together, we're making our state stronger and helping Iowa athletics become the place where we experience the thrill of winning championships. Head to iowaswarm.com for more information. Let's make a difference, Hawkeye Nation.
Hawk fans, be sure to visit and connect with the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes, the hotel at Kirkwood Center, Iowa's premier luxury hotel, the Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty, the area's premier realtor, and Melrose Meadows, voted Iowa City's best retirement community. The hotel at Kirkwood Center, a AAA 4-diamond luxury property located just a few minutes from the Eastern Iowa Airport and downtown Cedar Rapids. Whether you're visiting for business or pleasure, the hotel is happy to welcome you. To make reservations, visit thehotelatKirkwood.com.
Welcome back to Extreme Arena. Delaware leads the Hawks 2-1 after rolling to a 25-13 third set win. Not going super great for the Fever either. Caitlin Clark does have 22 points, 6 rebounds and 5 assists on 7 of 17 shooting. But the Fever down 6 points with 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Here in Coralville, Hawks have to find a way to slow down the Delaware attack. Blue Hens hitting .330 on the night, 41 kills, just 8 errors on 100 swings. That is a pretty impressive evening. Iowa 31 kills, 16 errors on 96 swings, hitting .156. Iowa have to find a way to right that ship just a little bit. 7 aces to 4 errors for the Hawks, so done a better job there. 8 aces, 9 errors for Delaware. 30 assists for Lily Rogers, 21 for Claire Amaral. 40 digs for Delaware, 44 for the Hawks, 10 from Joy Gallus, 9 from Alyssa Warden, 8 from Claire Amaral, 11 for Savannah Siemens, and 9 for Cadence Wynn, the libero for Delaware. 7 blocks to 3, Delaware leads that category. 4 from Janae Whitfield Moss. 2 of the 3 blocks were Gabby Deary and Hannah Whittingstall. On the Hawkeye side, Alyssa Warden had a nice solo block. But who will make the change and turn the tide around for the Hawks here in the fourth set? See if we can stretch this to a fifth. Iowa lost to San Jose State this morning, or I guess early this afternoon at noon, in 4 sets. We'll see if Iowa has an answer to try to stretch this to 5. It will start with Michelle Urquhart. Urquhart pops it, goes cross court. Siemens, bad pass. Nobody really helps her. Gonna be just platformed over. Gallus steps in. Amaral pushes it outside behind Phils, but she gets the kill. Might be the first time tonight that, no, Iowa scored the first point in the first set, but it was a struggle in set 3. No lead changes. Delaware jumped out quick, held on, never gave up. Urquhart again. Bounces forward, flips it over at Siemens again. Good pass. Tipped over. Marquardt. Amaral behind Whittingstall. Big traffic tie-up. 2-hand push over. Marquardt. Amaral. Whittingstall. Ooh, big collision. Everybody getting up from the Delaware side. Taylor Holly grimacing her teeth a little bit. There's no way she's come out. She's just got that look to her of, I'm tougher than you are. I'm not leaving this game. Taylor's got the 10. 2-0 Hawks lead. Urquhart fires across again. Siemens better pass this time. Right side. Big left-handed swing. Gallus. High ball to Phils. No touch called, but everybody on the Hawkeye side says yes. So Coach Barnes will challenge. Whitfield Moss just looked at her coach and said, I touched it. So we'll see if they can see it on replay. We're not viewing the right play here. Yeah, we're missing the action we need seen here. This is what they need to see. Oh yeah. Right finger flips back. just interesting to watch here. Nobody called. Again, the call on the floor was no touch, so he has to see conclusive evidence. And we're going to get the reversal. It's clear touch. And so that'll make the score 3-0 Hawks here in the fourth set. Coach Barnes will keep his challenge. Give Dom Phils the kill. She's got 6 now. And Michelle Urquhart to serve. Nikki hops forward. Off the tape. Holly, great play with one hand. Left-handed off the block. Amaral gets it high up in the air. Urquhart steps in, gets a good ball to Phils. Pushed it off the block, covered. Phils, good high ball. Amaral, high off the block, scores. Amaral with 6. Hawks with the first 4 in set 4. Nikki bounces forward again. Fastball this time. Siemens, good pass. Middle attack, through the block. Dug up by the Hawks. Gallus, Phils, scores! 5 straight. Phils with 7. And that draws a timeout. Coach Lambert uses her first of the set. Hawks with the first 5 here in the fourth. We'll take the timeout. You are listening to Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield, presented by Quickstar.
Hey, hungry? And your heart is ticking for chicken? Well, take a quick turn into Quickstar because we got
no ordinary chicken.
Yeah, go wild with wings. Next level super wings with trusty sidekick and sauces. Or let's talk tender. Quick chick tenders. Love me tenders. Love me some quick tenders. Ours are bigger, better, tastier. Or if you're feeling good old school comfort fried chicken, we got it. Hand breaded down homier than anywhere. Quickstar, saving your nuggets from ordinary.
Welcome back to Extreme Arena. I'm John Evans. 5-0 Iowa leads the fourth. Need the set as they trail 2-1. 5 kills for the Hawks on 7 swings. So good action for Iowa. 7 for Dom Phil, 7 for Hannah Whittingstall, 6 for Claire Amaral, 6 for Alyssa Warden. 2 a double figure digs. Amaral and Joy Gallus. Alyssa Warden with 9. Hawks battling, showing a lot more hustle here in this set again, keeping balls alive. Gotta win that want-to battle here. Urquhart floats it over. It's a beauty. Ace serve, drops it right into the 4 spot. Siemens was pulled back. Urquhart with her 4th ace. It's 6-0. Now if you're Iowa, keep your foot on the gas. Urquhart, good fastball. Siemens steps in, it's a good ball. Outside 2, Siemens behind her off the block, scores. Siemens with 9. Cadence Wynn back to serve. Urquhart, good ball, middle of the floor. Amaral, slide to Whittingstall, through the block, scores. Hannah with 8. Seven to 1, Hawks lead. Whittingstall sends it sailing out. 7-2. Hannah Wright checks in. Siemens and Wynn have been the ones that have spent the most time at the service line. for the Blue Hens. Iowa's handled right reasonably well. 7-2 here. She knocks that one over at Gallus. Good ball. Amaral, slide to Gibson. Good tip, but she's dug up. Siemens dug by Urquhart. And Amaral hits it through the block on a tight ball. Give her 7 kills now. 8-2. Malu Garcia in. She'll come in for Marquardt. Freshman from Hawaii, seeing her first action of the nightcap. Amaral, good strong serve. Siemens, good ball, middle of the floor. Slides way behind. Diving play from Urquhart. Amaral pushes it outside. Fills high off the block. Dug by Wright. Slide again. Boy, sliced right through the block by Johnson, but dug up by Urquhart. Outside Siemens. Behind her, blocked by Garcia. Back outside to Siemens again. And the Hawks can't quite get to it. Well positioned. It's 8-3. Siemens with the double-double now. 10 kills, 11 digs. Taylor Holly heads to the bench. Anna Logan Gillens back in. Put Seaman on the service line. Hawks have to get Siemens on the service line. Hawks have to get her off there. She's been really good. Gallus, good pass. Garcia's blocked, but covered. Amaral chases it down. Oh, Garcia diving one-handed play. Somehow the Hawks get that in the air. Johnson blocked. Wynn steps in, right side. Gillens rolls it over. Gallus, Amaral, fills. Dug up by Siemens. Tipped over. Amaral's there. Gallus, fills. Through the block. Covered by Johnson, though. Great play. Gillens pushes it. Urquhart's right there. Amaral. Garcia. That ball's got a chance, but give Malu the kill. Hawks win a big scramble again, 9-3. Phils heads to the bench. Good couple swings there for her, just didn't get the paid off. That'll bring Alyssa Warden back in to serve. Right down the line. Siemens, bad pass, but chased down. Dug up by the Hawks. Amaral. Back row, Warden. Win, good dig. Fights through traffic. That ball's off the net. Gillens rolls it. Boy, that's a beauty. What a roll shot there. Kind of the 4-5 side of the campfire. Dropped it right in front of Urquhart, 9-4. Gillens with 9. I'm sorry, Gillens with 8. Kira Johnson to serve. Warden, good ball. Amaral. Gracie Gibson scores. Good to see Gracie get a good cut there. 5 kills for her now. 10-4. Caitlin Clark chasing another triple-double. 25 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Does have 7 turnovers, but Gallus right down the line. Win, good ball. Blocked by Whittingstall. Rogers tried to go over on 2. Whittingstall said, wait a second, I've seen my setter do this all the time. She's there with the block. Whittingstall's 3rd block, 11-4. First hitting error from Rogers. Gallus bounces forward, floats it over. Good ball. Siemens chases it down. Boy, collision there. Tipped over. Gallus diving play. Amaral to Garcia. Blocked out of bounds. Hawks score 12-4. Garcia with a couple kills here in the 4th set. Gallus. Good sharp cross. Good ball from Wright, though. Middle attack. Well out of bounds. Hitting error from Whitfield Moss will bring Asia Murray off the bench. Hawks by 9, 13-4. Saw this movie in the 3rd set, but it was in reverse as Delaware blew out the Hawks in the 3rd. See if the Hawks can keep putting pressure on Delaware here in the 4th. Gallus, good floats. Siemens steps in. Outside. Big swing, big block. Gillens blocked by Malu and Hannah. 14-4. We'll get another substitution. Krista Gillis will come in as Gillens will head out. Gotta be a nickname for her. Krista Gillis. Rolls it over. Hawks catch a break. Gallus hits the tape. Bleeds over. Ace number 9 for the Hawkeyes. 15-4 here in the fourth set. Gallus knocks that one over. Bad ball off the net. Seaman steps in and plays it. First swing. Urquhart. Whittingstall. Gallus pushes it over, and it's a beauty. Rogers pushes it middle attack. Asia knocks it long. 16-4. Delaware has a second timeout, will use a second timeout. 6 straight for the Hawks have put this set in command. 16-4, Hawks lead. We'll take a timeout. You are listening to Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield, presented by Quickstar.
From coin flip to final whistle, show your diehard passion for your Iowa Hawkeyes all season long with your favorite black and gold gear from Shields. Bring your best this year, whether you're cheering from Niall Kinnick Stadium or from your living room with your favorite jerseys, hats, collectibles, and Hawkeyes branded gear from the Shields fan shop. Visit us at your local Shields or shields.com and let's cheer on the Hawkeyes. Shields, proud partner of Iowa athletics and football fans everywhere.
Welcome back to Extreme Arena. I'm John Evans. Hawks trying to force a 5th set. Lead here in the 4th, 16-4 on a 7-0 run. The Hawks really turned up the pressure. 10 kills on 18 swings here in the set. So Iowa doing a lot of good things. You throw in a couple blocks and a couple ace serves. Hannah Whittingstall with 8, Amaral 7, Dom Phils with 7. Claire Amaral with the double-double, 3 kills away from her second triple-double of the season. Hawks don't really care if you can get to the win. Give Urquhart 11 digs, 4 aces. Gallus 13 digs, 3 aces, and she's on the service line for the Hawks now. The transfer from Arizona comes forward, knocks it over. Good ball, bad pass. Almost an ace, but Asia will punch it over. Warden, Amaral, Whittingstall! Dents the floor. That was fun. $17-4. Gallus. Siemens, bad pass again. Back row attack from Siemens. What a swing. Can Amaral chase it down? No, she goes flying into the seats. Great hustle there. Great swing from Savannah Siemens. She's got 11 now, 17-5. Hawks lead here in the 4th. Wright heads to the bench. Dylan Norris comes back into the front row. Rogers, the left-handed setter to serve. Gallus, not a great pass. Amaral, great set though. Urquhart, sharp cut, scores. 18-5, Hawks did the job. Do not let Delaware build any momentum here in this set. Get it to a 5th as fast as you can. Malu Garcia, the freshman, expect a big topspin serve here. Instead, she goes float. Good serve, Siemens, good pass. Outside, big swing. Off Malu's face. Heavy, heavy arm. That was Chrysogelis. Chrysogelis. It's got to be a rhythm to say that. Chrysogelis is how the PA announcer said it. And she's now back to serve. 18-6, Hawks lead. Good serve over. Gallus, great ball. Amaral dumps it. She's blocked. Off Claire's head. Goes back over, though. Blocked, and the Hawks are going to score. Delaware's bench was laughing at Claire for getting faced, and then she gets the last laugh as she blocks it right back onto the Delaware side. 19-6. Warden heads to the bench. Dom Phils heads back in. And Michelle Urquhart to the service line. Hawks with 19 of the first 25 points here in the set. Boy, this has been a weird night. Urquhart, great serve. Siemens, bad pass. She'll get a swing though from the outside. She's blocked. Hawks can't find the block. 19-7. Kira Johnson comes back in. She's been really strong. 9 kills in the front row. Cadence Wynn and her 10 digs. The libero back to serve. Right down the line. Urquhart, great ball to Amaral. Slide to Whittingstall, misses wide. Boy, that's the swing you want too. Wide open. Had it one-on-one. 19-8. Whittingstall's first hitting error of the night. Wynn knocks it over again, right down the line. Another great ball. Outside. Dom Phils. Big kill there. Dom has 8. Hawks lead 20-8. Dom had 8 in the first match today, which was her career high. She'll try to set a new one at some point here tonight. Hannah Whittingstall to serve. Service error makes it 20-9. Quick rotation says Norris back to the bench and bring Hannah Wright back in. 20-9. Iowa on top here in the fourth, trying to get to a 5th set. Floats it down the line. Gallus, good ball to Amaral. Pushes outside to Phils, has to tip, scores. That's 9 for Dom, new career high for the freshman from Pearland, Texas. Malu Garcia back in, Jamie Marquardt to the bench. Claire Amaral will try to push the Hawkeyes closer, 21-19 here in the fourth. Good strong serve, bad pass off the net. Middle attack from Johnson's a great tip. Man, that was well placed there from Kira Johnson. She has 10. 21-10. Holly goes out. Emily C. back in for the Blue Hens. Savannah Siemens to serve. Gallus, great ball, middle of the floor. Amaral, Gibson off the block, dug by Siemens. Push to the slide on Johnson. Hawks can't push the block across, 21-11. Johnson with 11. Savannah Siemens, 12 and 12 now. 12 kills, 12 digs. She'll serve again. She had 7 kills and 5 errors in the win over Cal Baptist. Malu Garcia off the block and scores. 22-11 Hawks lead. 3 for Malu in this set. Phils heads to the bench. Alyssa Warden in to serve. Warden knocks it cross court. Bad pass, chased down. Emily swings it from off the court. Gallus, Amaral, Urquhart, good shot but wins there. Outside, Emily again blocked, covered by Johnson. Good ball, tipped over. Gallus is there, good sliding play. Amaral, Garcia, what a dig there from Wright. Back row from Siemens, sails it long. 23-11. The thing that's impressive about Siemens too is the high volume of swings but low volume of unforced errors. Just her 4th hitting error. Warden punches across. Bad pass, that'll be an ace serve. Alyssa Warden with her 2nd ace, and the Hawkeyes have, again, a couple handfuls plus of set points here. Can Warden finish it off on try number 1? drops it in. Siemens Garcia loses the joust to Rogers. Wow. That is a fifth-year setter that's going up there on a freshman. Said, I'm going to go two hands and shove you. And she does. Kira Johnson, 24-12 Hawks. Good ball from Warden. Amaral behind Gibson, dug by Siemens. Platformed out, off the net, rolled over. Uses Amaral. Gallus steps in, Garcia tips. Uses Rogers. Rolled over, Gallus can't get the ball up in the air though. Line judge is puzzled, but it doesn't really matter. 24-13. Kira Johnson will try to extend it a little bit longer. Gallus, good ball, middle of the floor. Amaral behind her to Garcia. Everybody's ducking out of the way of that. Delaware took set 3, 25-13. Iowa takes set 4, 25-13. And my buddy Dane jinxed us when he said, hey, let's play a quick 3-setter and get out of here. Instead, we're going to play 5 and have a little bit more fun. 2 sets apiece. 1 and 3 go to Iowa, or I'm sorry, go to Delaware. 2 and 4 go to Iowa. We're going to need to break that trend if you're a Hawkeye fan to try to flip this around the right way. And we will have the break. We'll take it. You are listening to Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield, presented by Quickstar.
Hawk fans, be sure to visit and connect with the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes. The hotel at Kirkwood Center, Iowa's premier luxury hotel. The Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty, the area's premier realtor, and Melrose Meadows. Voted Iowa City's best retirement community. Jill Armstrong and her team strive to make every buyer and seller at ease with the real estate process. If you are in the market to buy or sell a home, contact the Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty. For all your real estate needs, call 319-631-5455.
Hey, hungry? And your heart is ticking for chicken? Well, take a quick turn into Quickstar because we got
no ordinary chicken.
Yeah, go wild with wings. Next level super wings with trusty sidekick and sauces. Or let's talk tender. Quick chick tenders. Love me tenders. Love me some quick tenders. Ours are bigger, better, tastier. Or if you're feeling good old school comfort fried chicken, we got it. Hand breaded down homier than anywhere. Quickstar, saving your nuggets from ordinary.
From coin flip to final whistle, show your diehard passion for your Iowa Hawkeyes all season long with your favorite black and gold gear from Shields. Bring your best this year, whether you're cheering from Niall Kinnick Stadium or from your living room with your favorite jerseys, hats, collectibles, and Hawkeyes branded gear from the Shields fan shop. Visit us at your local Shields or Shields.com and let's cheer on the Hawkeyes. Shields, proud partner of Iowa athletics and football fans everywhere.
At U.S. Bank, when they say they're in it with you, they mean it. Not just for the good stuff, the grand openings and celebrations, although those are pretty great, but for all the hard work it took to get there, the fine-tuning of goals, the managing of cash and workflows, and decision-making. They're in to help you through all of it, because together they're proving day in and day out that there is nothing as powerful as the power of us. Visit usbank.com to get started today. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, copyright 2024 U.S. Bank.
For the first time this season, the Iowa Hawkeyes will head to a 5th set, tied at 2 with Delaware. I'm John Evans here in Extreme Arena. Delaware 25-18 in the first, 25-13 in the third. Iowa 25-21 in the second, 25-13 in the fourth. So we will play a 5th set. Savannah Siemens, 12 kills, 14 digs, lead the Blue Hens. Kira Johnson with 11 kills, 3 digs, 3 blocks. Dom Fills with 9 kills and 3 digs for the Hawks. Hannah Whittingstall with 9 kills, 5 blocks, couple digs. Claire Emerald, 7 kills, 33 assists and 11 digs. Alyssa Warden, 6 kills, 10 digs, 15 digs for libero Joy Gallus. Give her 6 assists as well. Michelle Urquhart, 3 kills, 4 aces and 11 digs. So a little bit of everything. Everybody contributing. Hawks have had a lineup in and out. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players between 3 and 9 kills for the Hawkeyes. So good balance. Iowa hitting .236 for the match. Delaware hitting 274. Iowa hit 484 there in the fourth set. 16 kills to just 1 error. And Taylor Holly will start us off here in the fifth. Warden, good ball. Emerald, slide. Whittingstall scores. Hawks get the important first one. Claire with 10 now. First Hawkeye to double digits. Michelle Urquhart to serve. Good strong serve. Siemens off the net. Goes out to her on the outside. Rolls it over. Good dig. Amaral outside. Fills off the block. Taylor steps in. Or Holly steps in, sorry. Off the block. Fills pays attention. Amaral pushes it back out to Fills. Oh, off the antenna. She was outside. She was transitioned poorly and wasn't able to get there. Wasn't really her fault. She made the dig. Then just didn't have time. Claire, unfortunately, had to push it right back to her. Tied at 1. Cadence Wynn back to serve. Pops it right down the line. Marquardt, Amaral. Rogers, great dig. Big swing coming from Hughes, blocked. Big swing coming from Hughes, blocked. Marquardt's there. Amaral fills, running one-handed. Dig by Rogers. Middle attack from Johnson's blocked, and Urquhart got her feet stuck in the sand there. Gallus tried to dive in front and get it. 2-1 Delaware. Almost every ball Wynn has served has been from 5 spot to 1 spot, right down the line at Urquhart. Does it again off the tape. Urquhart, great ball. Amaral, slide. Whittingstall nearly kills Taylor Holly, tied at 2. 11 for Hannah. She had 11 in the noon match. She's back to serve. Good strong top spin, Holly, good ball. Big swing off the block, covered, pushed over. Gibson gets it. Amaral, big swing. Oh! Amaral just misses the back line. And to serve Hannah Wright, 3-2 Delaware. Good float serve, Gallus. Amaral, she gets that one. Tied at 3, Malu Garcia in, Jamie Marquardt to the bench. Claire Amaral to serve. Good serve, Siemens tight pass, punched over, Gallus, Amaral, pushed over. What a play there, the freshman. Taylor Holly cheated up on the tip, went over her head. Cadence Wynn couldn't get to the 5 corner. The Hawks lead 4-3. Garcia's played a set and a few points. She has 5 kills. Amaral, good float serve. Siemens, bad pass. Wynn will step in, push it up high to her. Blocked! Malu Garcia, the freshman again, making her presence felt with Gracie Gibson. Garcia, 4 kills, 3 blocks. Amaral, good ball. Tight, Johnson on the, blocked! 6-3 Hawks lead. Amaral to serve again. Hawks by 3. Good strong serve, drops it in front, pushes the outside. Siemens sails it long. We're gonna get a challenge here. Coach got her challenge back. Don't blame her for the challenge. There's no reason not to at this point. You've got 2 left. It's a big point. As we're challenging the touch. see it going through the fingers, just not sure if you can see if it touches the fingers or not. Boy, I do not see her fingers move. Gonna flip it over, see it from the other side. As it stands, Hawks lead 7-3. Looks like we're gonna reverse this over. So he saw a touch. And that'll actually make it 6-4. Boy, that's a huge difference. And so now Gillens will come in for Holly, be in the front row. Siemens will go back to serve. She has been great at the service line. Gallops forward and fires it at Gallus. Amaral outside. Malu Garcia's blocked. Hawks get it up in the air. Malu Garcia again. Sharp cross dug by Wynn. Back row from Siemens. Dug by Urquhart. That ball is too tight. Whiffed at. Amaral gets it. Gallus settles everybody down. She gets up with platform. Garcia takes a big chop at it, but misses way wide. 6-5. Iowa still on top. Garcia's first error. Can the Hawks make a good pass? Yes. Gracie Gibson gets it past the block and scores. 7-5 Hawks. Phil's to the bench. Warden in to serve. Seven 5 Hawks lead. Warden, the redshirt freshman, pops it right down the line. Siemens, bad pass, chased down by Rogers. Siemens from the back row, blocked by Gibson. She covers. Outside, Urquhart off the block, one-handed up by Rogers. Rolled, back on the Delaware side. A lot of mad scramble here. Gillens will get another swing. Sails it long. Hawks lead 8-5 at the change. Siemens has 13 kills. That was their 6th hitting error, though. Hawks lead 8-5. Again, no timeout on the change, so we're going to be right back in action. Warden to serve. Alyssa hops forward, fires it. Siemens, good ball, middle of the floor. Outside behind Gillens. Balu Garcia with the block, and the Hawks lead 9-5. See if that draws a Blue Hen timeout. It does not. She's going to let her team play through it. Garcia's 4th block. Warden, good float serve. Siemens, good ball again, though. Right side swing. Sails it long. 10-5 Hawks. Now will we see a timeout? No. She's going to look to her bench instead and make a substitution. She's sitting on 2 timeouts. Emily C. back in the game for Delaware. 10-5 Iowa. Warden to serve. 4 straight for the Hawks. Might as well get a handful while you're at it. Instead, Warden sails it just long. 10-6. Whitfield Moss back in. Kira Johnson's at the service line. Brought Gillens back in. Emily C. heads back to the bench. 10-6. Hawks just need to side out. Kira Johnson to serve. Amaral behind Garcia. Dug up by Siemens. Johnson, good high ball. Gillens tips. Warden, Amaral, Urquhart scores. 11-6 Hawks. Whittingstall back in. Gracie Gibson heads to the bench. Joy Gallus. Try to extend the Hawk lead. It's 11-6 here. 5th set. Gallus punches it over. Good ball, middle of the floor. Slide coming. Boy, Warden was there. She flinched. 2 for flinching on that one. Whitfield Moss with the kill. Raina Hughes back in for the Blue Hens. 11-7. Again, you just need a side out. You don't have to do anything great here. Rogers back to serve. Back row setter. Oh, boy, pounds it right in the net. 12-7, Hawks 3 points away. Malu Garcia back to serve. Claire Amaral's in the front row for the Hawks. Garcia goes with the float. Good strong serve. Siemens, bad pass. Chased down by Wynn. Gillens gets a swing. She's blocked. Hawks had a triple up on it. It's 13-7. Coach Lambert finally uses her first timeout, down 13-7. Not sure why, but whatever you want to do. Hawks lead 13-7. We'll take a quick break. You are listening to Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield, presented by Quickstar.
Despite the unshakable Iowa-Corn Cy-Hawk rivalry, there is one thing Iowa State and University of Iowa fans can both agree on: getting hyped for Unleaded 88. It's cleaner burning and better for your engine, and it's cheaper than other fuel options, making Unleaded 88 the clear fuel choice. If Iowa Corn Cy-Hawk rivals can agree on it, you know it's worth the hype. So pump it up with Unleaded 88, grown by Iowa corn farmers.
Welcome back to Extreme Arena. I'm John Evans. Hawkeyes lead the 5th, 13-7. Offense has been a little sketchy for the Hawks. 6 kills, 3 errors, hitting 188. But boy, have they turned up the block number. 4.5 blocks. So call it 4 blocks as that triple there. Everybody gets credit on 6 hitting errors for Delaware. Delaware hitting negative 150 here in the 5th set. Throw in a service error as well. And Iowa has turned up the pressure, kept the momentum going from the 4th set. Now you're 2 points away. You need to finish it. We'll have Coach Jim Barnes following the match. Iowa will be in action again tomorrow at 6:30. They'll take on Cal Baptist. Malu Garcia to serve. She goes with the float again. Good top float. Touched out of bounds. The ace serve. What a 2 sets for the freshman. She has been fantastic since coming on in the 4th set. 14-7, Hawks lead, trying to close it out. Garcia pops it, comes forward, the lefty. Top spin, it's a beauty. It's an ace! Back-to-back aces, and the Hawks close it out, and they get the win. Holy cow, what a win for the Hawks. 15-7 here in the 5th set, as they just dominated sets 4 and 5 to get a very, very important win for the Hawks. Trying to clean up the chair here so when Coach Barnes comes over, but boy, what great action there for the Hawks. Needed to find a way to get it done, and did. Really buckled up, and again, we'll give full credit. Malu Garcia came in the 4th set, so she played sets 4 and 5. The freshman from Hawaii, the Hawaiian hammer, if you will. 5 kills, 1 error on 12 swings. She hits .333. Give her 2 service aces. Give her 2 service aces, a dig, and 2 blocks. I'm sorry, 5 blocks. 5 blocks in that limited action. So she was fantastic. Coach Barnes' team taking a lap. As Coach Barnes comes over. We'll get him to put on a headset for the second time today. You got me, Coach?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to ask the obvious question first. Why did you leave Malu Garcia on the bench for so long?
You know, that's sometimes what you need is her to, stoke her fire over there and come out firing because, Gabby had done that for us in the last match, come in and really gave us a boost. So, I'm glad she went in there and played.
The freshman plays a set and a half. Well, 2 sets. I call the 5th set a half one because you don't get all the full points. 5 kills, 2 service aces, a dig, and 4 blocks.
Yeah, 4 blocks.
4 blocks.
Okay, well, yeah, we needed it because that third set was just one of the worst. We were just very upset the way we played that third set, and we go down, 1-2. But then in the 4th set, just started it off with Michelle, getting them out of system, and we ran away with that 4th set, and it was good to see us continue that for the 5th set.
Well, and I was going to ask that too. We've talked a little bit about how you're trying to build the team mentality and what you're trying to do with that, and you go down 2-1 by getting run out of the gym in set 3. And
yes.
What a great response from your team. You got to be really happy with that.
Yeah, I'm really glad we responded that way because we were really upset. We just didn't expect our team to play like that, and they couldn't do anything wrong in that set, but still, we just did not play with the intensity we need to play with, and so we got after them, and they came out in the 4th set and responded. And different people step up every match. We've got, we're still learning what our lineup is, and so when people come in, it's good to see them come in and make a difference.
Well, and to that point right there, Coach, you had 8 players tonight have 4 kills or more.
Yeah, right.
I mean, and I know part of that is because somebody would be pretty good and then maybe they'd struggle and you were plugging pieces, but I think that goes to maybe something you haven't necessarily always had is the depth to make some changes and not have to, hey kid, I know you're sinking a little bit, but go ahead and keep sinking. You were able to make some changes, and I mean even Gracie had a tough third set. You subbed her out, and then she came back in and played well.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's got to be a team effort. And we do have people who are ready and mentally tough to come in the game and make a difference, and that's what we tell them. That's what we work on every day in practice is just whatever role you have, give your best to it, and that's the only way you're going to get the role you want. And so I'm proud of the way we responded to the different roles.
And I know the stat sheet doesn't necessarily show it, but Delaware ended up with 7 blocks, and I know early on most of those came early.
Right.
It didn't feel like they got you a lot, and you really cleaned up your own hitting errors where you kept the ball in play and made them be good. And once you were able to kind of put that pressure on them was when you were able to sustain some runs.
Sure. And you look at third set, we had 7 hitting errors. That's our worst one, and only 8 kills. It's just and then we back it up with 16 kills with 1 hitting error. And, you got to keep the ball in play. It's putting it away, and it's serving tough. And a better serving performance, 11 aces, 7 errors. We'll take that every day. So that really got us back the edge when we started serving tough, especially in that 4th set. We served really well.
Yeah, I really liked the way you moved the ball around, and it felt like instead of, I've picked on that person a time or two, I'm going to go somewhere else, it was, she can't seem to figure me out. I'm going to just keep working her until she figures it out. Yeah,
we did a lot of combinations back there, just trying to get them out of the rhythm because they were such in great rhythm in the 3rd set. So our players stepped up, and, I'm proud of them.
So now what's the turnaround? I know tomorrow 6:30, hey, we're here for the game, and girls don't even get to really enjoy any of the normal student-athlete stuff, right? You'll be here watching film or preparing for the match.
We will
night.
be, and that's going to be the challenge is keeping them focused. Focus on our game. It's important. Every game's important to us. So, but we get some recovery because those 2 games in one day. Not a fan, so it's only only day of the year we play 2 games in the day. So we're done with that, but we need to recover, and we got to play better. We're just not disciplined enough right now. We're not consistent enough, and we have the talents there. We got to play better.
You don't need to peak yet, Coach. You've got some time.
Yeah.
Get in the locker room and celebrate with your team.
Right. Thank you, John.
Congratulations, Coach. Coach Jim Barnes, Hawkeye winner in 5 tonight. Hawkeyes got it done. We'll do a quick rundown here of Hawkeye stats, and we'll set you on your way. Hannah Whittingstall led the Hawks, 11 kills on 20 swings, just 1 error. Give her 6 blocks, an assist, and an ace, and 2 digs. So great night for Hannah. Dom Phils really popping back there. The freshman starting to find her way, getting big swings. Led the Hawks with 24 attack attempts, 9 kills, only 2 errors. Really did a nice job. Hit .292. Had an assist, 3 digs, and a block. Claire Emerald, 2 kills short of another triple-double, 8 kills, 38 assists for the Hawks, 12 digs, 2 blocks. Gracie Gibson, nice job in the middle, 6 kills, 3 blocks, and a dig. Alyssa Warden had a little up-and-down match, 6 kills, but really didn't let it affect her back row play at all. She had an assist, 2 aces, 11 digs. Great job for her. Mentioned Malu Garcia, the freshman, was fantastic. 5 kills, 4 blocks. Stats only have her for 1 ace. She needs another ace because the stats are wrong on one of those. Give Gabby Deary 4 kills. She played well early going. Michelle Urquhart 4 kills, 12 digs. Great job for her. Joy Gallus, the Hawkeye libero, 6 assists and 17 digs. Hawkeyes hit .231 for the match. Whew. It was a good one. Hawks got it done. 3 sets to 2. Delaware took the first 25-18. Iowa bounced back, took the second 25-21. Delaware fully in control, 25-13 in the third. Iowa responded exceptionally well, took the fourth 25-13, kept all that momentum going, take the fifth 15-7. Hawks move to 3-1 on the season. They'll play Cal Baptist tomorrow night, trying to give themselves a chance to win the Hawkeye Invitational, as Delaware will play San Diego State still. So Hawks with a chance to get the tie for the win here and maybe win it on some tiebreaker stuff. So good job for the Hawks today, bouncing back. 3 sets to 2 winner over Delaware. We'll be back tomorrow night, 6:30 against Cal Baptist. Thank you for listening. This has been Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield. I'm John Evans. Have a great evening. Go Hawks.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield, this has been Iowa Hawkeye Volleyball, brought to you by Iowa Corn. You might think Iowa just grows corn, but the truth is corn grows Iowa. Brought to you by Iowa's corn farmers of the Iowa Corn Growers Association and the Iowa Corn Promotion Board. Wellmark, you're listening to healthy coverage of the Iowa Hawkeyes from Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield, University of Iowa Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives, and by Homewood Suites and Home 2. Hawk fans, experience your home away from home at Coralville's finest all-suite hotels. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Hawkeye Sports Network.